After Marwa came out to name ungrateful people in his camp, we have already analyzed Gintu's case, we have analyzed Mogesi's case, because the list was long, so it was not only about the two. We had Joyce's here, we had Alex here, and others and others. So whom do we have today? Today we'll have Joyce's coming out to defend herself, to say what she also knows about Marwa, and because she feels the video which Marwa was making, the live stream, which Marwa was making, was for her, because she's only the one who Marwa used on his thumbnail. So this one has made her to be very, very agitated. She's very annoyed. And she came up now this time because people have been asking Joyce's out there. From the times she left Nyabohanse, people have been coming and asking Joyce's, come out, say whatever you know, say it. Why are you afraid? So this time round, Joyce's have come out to clear her name, say whatever she knows. So we are going to get from Joyce's what is happening. Why is she worked up like this? And we are going to see also Congrats Mom. Why is Gintu saying she's the reason behind all this sacking of them and sacking of Marwa's manager? Remember, there was a time I came here and I said, why is Marwa manager not working? But there are some comments which people came and said, oh, we saw her. Yes, she was there in the in the meeting, or during that time when the visitors came from the US. That was the only time we saw Marwa's manager. From that time up to now, she's no longer there. So there's accusation. Gintu is accusing Congrats Mom. So we are going to see all that. Is it okay for the Congrats Mom to meddle in her son's compound? Or we are going to see all that. So before we proceed, welcome back to Pamela's World channel. Thank you so much for coming always to watch my video. Welcome and welcome. So if you are new in Pamela's World, if it is your first time to be here, please feel welcome. Enjoy yourself, relax, grab whatever you can grab, juice, water, whatever you have, whatever you love, you know yourself better. And in the same time you are grabbing all this, grab that phone next to you, subscribe, give the video a like, share the video. Give me the like, please, like, because you know what the likes does to the video. Likes makes video to be pushed. The algorithm of it works like that. It pushes video when it sees the like. So if you don't give me the like, I will be coming here. I will keep on coming. There's preach, laugh with you, but now I know you love me and I love you. The likes, let them be water, likes, subscription. So now let's start with Joyce's. So Joyce's came out and she said what she was supposed to say, and we are going to watch the clips. After watching the clips one by one, because the video was long, so I'll be giving you clips where we analyze, we move to another one, and then we move to Congrats Mom, why is she doing all this? Then we wrap it up. So let's hear what Joyce's is saying.
Why she know my character, even though she don't know me for that long, but Congrats Mom even tried to set me up with her brother. That she have a brother, she's there in Nairobi, that work with the government or something. I don't remember anymore because I didn't take it seriously. She tried to set me up with the man so that I can, be in relationship with her brother. But I told her, I said, I'm not here for relationship and I'm not ready for relationship. You understand? So she know me, she know my personality, she know my character. So Marwa can lie on me. When she hear it, she won't even believe it. She won't agree with him. You understand? So that's one of the reasons I believe he couldn't lie on me like that. And number two reason why I believe he couldn't lie on me is because he's scared that if he lie on me, he know he will get it from me. He will get it from me. But he will still get it from me anyways. You understand? Because he attacked me in his video. He attacked me. Marwa made, let me tell you, all those people name me, call, yes, he was upset with those people. I don't know. I don't care about why he upset with those people, but he was upset with those people. He wanted to talk about them, which he did. But that video was mainly because of me. I am the one Marwa was attacking because you see his thumbnail. I am the only one on it. I am the one he was attacking. So because of that, all of you that will say, "Oh, you wicked, this and that," don't come for me. You should have talked to Marwa to stop what he did. Or you should have talked to him. This is how I this thing over and over, but it seems like people can get it. Some people just refuse to get it. You understand? I overstay my still. Calm down, I'm upset. You calm down, you forgive me, but I'm upset. And I don't know how to control it. So Iammarwa was upset with me because, number one, I caught him. I saw him. Okay, one night I was in my room, editing my videos. I was editing my videos, and I took so long because I'm very slow with editing. I was editing my video, and then I gave up. So I decided to leave it for the next day. Okay? So I decided to go to bed, but before I went to bed, I decided to go to the bathroom to urinate. So when I came outside from the room, this is how the house is, okay? There is 2 rooms downstairs. And it's one of the rooms David Jr. is occupying, and the other room was where I was in with Paris and the maid. So I came out to urinate. When I came, I saw 2 young girls, very, very young girls, coming from upstairs, because my room is upstairs. His mother wasn't home. Okay? His mother wasn't home. She was on her school. She went to school, She went far from Nyambuhanze. So she went to school. She wasn't home. Those 2 girls, I caught them when I was coming out from the room to go to the bathroom to urinate. I saw those girls taking tour, trying to get out of the house around 12, going to 1 o'clock, midnight in the morning. Young girls. And when I say young girls, I mean young girls. They're even younger than the maid that work with them. So, because of that, I think the girls told him, because he left in his room and those girls came down by themselves. David Jr. room is not upstairs. David Jr. room is downstairs. You understand? David Jr. room is downstairs. I think those girls told him that they saw me and I saw them, and he wasn't happy about it, and he didn't want me to be there anymore. But it wasn't my intention, because it's not my business. You understand? It's not my business. Whatever he do, because the villagers train up a child in the way that they will grow, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. Me, I don't know those children's background. I don't know their parents, and I can't say anything bad about their parents or their upbringing. But it has nothing to do with me, okay? Iammarwa, I don't know why Iammarwa was upset that I was going to say something, or he was scared. He was scared that I was going to say something, or if I stay along there, I was going to see a lot, and I was going to expose him. So, for this reason, he didn't want me to be there anymore. But he went about it the wrong way.
So that is Joyce's. First, she started by saying, Congrats mom wanted her to date the brother who is working in Nairobi. Something like working with the government, but Joyce told Congrats mom she didn't go there for relationship. She's not even after relationship. But Congrats mom was pushing on and pushing on for the brother to have a girlfriend who is from the UK. You know, when you come from abroad, how people will do all to make sure they lure you into relationship. So Congrats mom was campaigning for the brother, at least to have Joyce's. So this was one of the things. And then again, Josie said what she saw at that midnight. She was editing her videos, and she's saying she's very slow in editing. Not only her, even me, I'm very, I'm very lazy in editing. All my videos are not edited. That's why you see me bringing the old laptop and putting it there on the screen. Reason being, sometimes I'm so busy. When I come, it is too late. So I don't get even time of maybe editing. So this sometimes affects not only Joyce's, but many people. So she was taking her time to edit the videos, but during this day, after coming from the bathroom, because she's saying she went there to urinate and then she was coming back. On that period, Joyce saw 2 young girls coming from upstairs, because he's saying upstairs there are 2 bedrooms. So, and downstairs also there are 2. One upstairs there is one room which Iammarwa was occupying. And downstairs there were 2 rooms which One Joyce's was sharing with Paris, and the other one was David Junior's room. So now these two girls were coming from upstairs, past midnight, and they were very young girls. So you wonder. And the mom was not there because most of the time Congrats mom is at school. So who was there? Mara was there. Hopefully the father was also there. But now we cannot bring the father in the picture because the father is a father and this is his home. He cannot do ABCD in this home. But now, before even I start reacting on that, because in Africa, mostly from where Marwa is coming from, mostly from where some of us come from, we have this small house which is called Simba. When a boy reaches the age of 17 or from 15 to from 15 age 15, they don't sleep in the same house. It doesn't matter how many rooms are in that house, still they have a place, they need a place of themselves, whereby maybe when they have friends, because that age of from 15 go onward, that is a teenage age. So most of them, they have girlfriends, they have boyfriends, so who comes along and they have a lot to discuss, the teenage age. So from that age of 15, these boys, they always have that house, small house. They build in their father's compound. Just a temporal house, because in the future, they will move out. So this house is called Simba. So this Simba, each and every boy has it. It's only that in Marwa's father's compound, I don't see Simba. Because they use the main house as the house where everybody sleeps, which is don't come here and say, oh, those are traditional. It is supposed to be done like that here. Yeah, it is tradition here because they also come from this area, so they should know the tradition. Reason why I'm saying I'm bringing all this Simba thing is because that is the father's compound. That is the father and mother's home. You cannot take girlfriends and boyfriends in your father's home and sleep with them in the same roof. It is abomination. It is abomination. You have to respect your parents' home. This parents' home, it may be the friends or visitors can come and maybe stay, you eat, you chat, but come to sleep with women in your father's house where your mother and father sleeps, and then you go there with your girlfriend, not one or two young girls from the village. That is disrespectful. You are disrespecting your father and mother. And then they are coming upstairs where your mother and father are sleeping. How do you see it, my people? Let me know in the comment section, because to me, it is not right. It is not something it is not something is allowed here. Maro is someone who is saying he has traveled. If you have traveled and you know, how can he use small girls, and especially now bringing them in his mother's compound? Not even compound alone, upstairs where the mother also sleeps. That was very wrong. Why was he doing this? This is now maybe misusing the children, misusing the girls, because these girls are vulnerable, and this is someone who maybe when he tells them, come, I want to see you today, because he lures these girls maybe with YouTube. These people in Nyaboase, everybody want to be a YouTuber and they want to grow. So I think he used this thing, I will make your YouTube to grow. I will do this. I will open a channel for you. I'll make you'll travel like I'm traveling. I'm just saying, because the reason for two girls to come at the same time. And what was the point of two girls at the same time? What type of habit is this? Because this is what I don't understand. I also come from the village. I'm a villager myself. To have two young girls to be with you at the same time. What were you doing? What was he doing with these two girls at the same time? If maybe a girlfriend, he would have just have one. Why two? Because now maybe he was trying to bring the Westerner, whatever. I don't know how you call it. But I don't like that picture. The way that picture is coming is very odd. So that was bad, 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 bad. There's no way you can bring young girls or even elderly or mature girls to your mother's or your parents' home, especially upstairs where they are staying, where they are sleeping. It's just because your mom is not there. You should respect your parents' house, whether they are there or not. This is where you should respect most. So if you cannot respect your parents' home, who are you going to respect? So this was wrong. And I think this is what made Marwa not to like Joysis, because what Joysis saw, and she was just very lucky, because this was not something she would have escaped, because this was Marwa's reputation, and Joysis was carrying Marwa's reputation like this. So that is why maybe, as Joyce say, Marwa never liked her stay there. So I also don't like maybe Marwa. If Marwa maybe want to date women, he can take women to the guest room. Nyabohanse is just nearby there. But bringing women in a parent's house, that was wrong. That is how I see it, because each and every person, there's a way of how they see things. To me, what he did was very wrong. Okay, you can date whatever you want. You have your freedom. But don't take them to your upper room where your parents are sleeping. And why these young guys? And I understand, because during that period, was he not dating Rocio? Because I don't know. You cannot be dating other women here and then you come in the village and maybe tries to maybe abuse young girls in the name of maybe I will open a YouTube channel for you, do this for you. I think that habit is not good. It's not good at all. And those girls should come out and say, we are the ones who Joyce so. We want to know those girls, because if people don't talk about this thing, this is someone who is going to be a parent. What if he has a girl? Would he like somebody to mistreat or misuse her children like that? So that is very, very unfair, and it was very bad. I condemn it. And now, congrats, mom, with now trying to give Joyce's the brother. So I don't know. Because they think when you come from abroad, maybe you have money, so they want to net that money. Let the money be for us, because they can never get satisfied with whatever they have. You cannot just see someone like this and then you just say, I will give you my brothers. Are you a brother? Is your brother not married? Why not married at that age? He should have a wife. Why he should have a wife? And because of money, that is what I see there. But for Marwa, in that case, I never like that. Let's go ahead and see what is happening again before we finish with Joyce's, because there's another juicy one. Because this part, Joyce is saying, it's like now Marwa's were, there were so many things which were said, but I cannot just analyze the whole video. Let me just capture the ones which I'm capturing. During the time they lost their grandfather, these people, they didn't have enough money for funeral. I can't believe that. With this money, people, they come here and say we are rich people. Marwa didn't have money. The Virginia didn't have money. The Mwango didn't have money. Congrats, mom. Enough money for the funeral. I think these people, they like using people. This was just a way of getting money from this lady. I don't think it could have happened like that. These are people who have money. They come here and brag. Funeral, what was needed in the funeral, which they could not have afford. I don't think that was true. The way the Virginians always come here and say they're bragging about their grandfather, how he took care of their grandfather. You tell me he could not make it. We could not buy those things which were needed in the funeral. Why then come here and start bragging, oh, I love my grandfather, where he is, I think he knows me, I drove him. Why drive him in the car, and when he's supposed to be laid now, you cannot afford, you're asking for someone who comes from somewhere else, just a visitor who just came to visit you. Now you want to take advantage of the situation. So these people, whatever they say is lies. Now David Jr., you've been seeing David Jr.'s video, always mentioning grandfather, how I took care of grandfather. How about the day he was to be laid? Did you take care of that funeral expenses? Now a stranger, a visitor is coming here to say she's the one who took care of that. Let's listen to that.
I love my freedom. You understand? I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm not going to go be on people and they look down on me. I went there, but when this woman invited me and the way they received me, I thought it was heartwarming, and I thought it was genuine. Not knowing they was welcoming me in their home because they wanted to squeeze money out of me. Okay. When I was there, I was buying food, I was buying things. Okay? I used to give grandma money. Maybe, I don't know whether she didn't tell him or she told me and he just want to lie because it wasn't on camera. Their grandfather funeral. Guys, I gave grandma complaint in front of me that they didn't have enough money to bury it because they invited people a lot. And they didn't have money enough to bury the grandfather. Guys, the emergency money that I took for myself so that I don't get stuck in Kenya, because I'm going there as a single woman going in a strange country that I don't know anybody, like really know anybody. I had emergency money with me to protect myself. So I went and put my hand in that money and took 200 pounds and gave to Congrats Mom for her father's funeral. That's not the only thing. That's not the only thing, okay? The car that took them, the car that took Congrats Mom, Congrats Dad, and their friends to the funeral, I paid for the car. This is their friend, but the man charged them. He charged them, I don't remember, I think he charged them, was it 4,000 or I don't remember anymore. But I paid for the transport for them, all of us, me, Paris, how you call it, village folk, Congrats Mom, Congrats Dad, and I think 3 or 4 of their friends. I paid for that van. I transported everybody there. Not David Jr., not Marwa, but the mother and father and their friends. I transported them there. So how the hell you were saying you didn't take money from me? How you were saying, because tell me guys, just be honest with me. These people, I don't know them before, even though I'm a friend and I'm staying with them. You understand? Their grandfather died. Why did you think they decided to honor me at their grandfather funeral, at the father's funeral? Why do you think they decided to honor me by calling me to speak? It's because they had taken money from me and they wanted to take more out of me. That's why they were doing that. They wanted to take more out of me. And I didn't have that much money. I didn't have that much money like all the other rich people that have been going to that village to give to them. I didn't. But the little one that I had, I was sharing with them a lot. So if I take 200 from my emergency money and give it to you as a contribution from me to bury your father, that's not good. That's not good. He coming on live stream talking about they didn't take money from me. Okay, so what about the 20 bags of cement that I bought for him, Marwa? 20 bags of cement after I gave.
So Joyce is coming out and saying she gave Congrats Mom money to help in funeral expenses, like 200 pounds. This was money which she had saved for emergency because now she had come to a country where she has never been, foreigner, someone is a guest. So this is money which was on her emergency list, but she gave this money to Congrats Mom. So she's wondering, did Congrats Mom not tell Marwa? Because even when she was there, she was still giving Congrats money to buy food each and every time. So she's wondering, is this not good? Because Marwa is calling each and every person ungrateful. Is this not good? Because if you watch the video until maybe as you proceed, there is a place whereby now she's saying also, she brought so many clothes, so many. And this is the reason why Marwa accepted her. Because when she went to Nairobi, she met someone who knows Marwa. So this person called and said, because she didn't have appointment to meet Marwa, but immediately Marwa heard that she had so many gifts to bring, Marwa allowed her to come to Nyabohansi. So Marwa, for you to go and visit Marwa or to be a visitor, because he's the one who comes here and say, oh, like now he has come out and say, oh, next year there's a party. So if you are telling your people like that, and then when they come, some come because maybe something which you said, according to Joyce's, she went to Nyabohansi because of Marwa being always telling people, come, I'll build a house which is blah, blah, blah. So she went like that. She didn't know she had to carry like maybe like these people who carry computers, laptops, these gadgets. But with her, she went with clothes and she gave them money, and at least that is something. So by Marwa coming out to call ungrateful, so she's wondering. So that is Joyce's, and a lot is said there, but those are the ones which I collected there, and those are the ones I had to bring to you now, because she's also trying to defend herself. And you wonder if these people, this is a grandfather, this is just a foreigner, someone, a visitor. Why would you call that visitor to talk on someone they don't know? That is also something which I don't understand, because you can only talk to maybe you are called in a funeral, you talk to maybe your father, a friend, somebody you know. So when you are standing to talk there, you have something to say about the deceased. But now you are being called to someone you never met, someone you don't know, that's because you have money, because you know there are people who knows how to milk. So this was a way of maybe bringing Joyce's close to the family, because now she's appreciated. They feel like now she now belongs to the family. She can even keep more. This is according to Joyce's. So that is that family. Now you know them. Anything to do with money, because if you go ahead, the video is also saying, Joyce is saying, even congrats dad. These people, I don't know why they love selling land to people like this. Even congrats dad is not left out, because he also told he wanted to sell a land to Joyce's, 9,000, I don't know dollars, I don't know pounds, 9,000, and Joyce's found out this is too expensive. She could not afford that. So my question to this family: why is it anybody who goes to their village has to buy a land there? Because this land, this is why they are going to people's land. They take land from this, that, and that at a cheaper price, so that when people visit Nyabohanse, they will always try to convince you to buy land. Why? Because it is like business. They are doing business with the land there. They take it at a cheaper price, because I remember there was a time Congress that said that they buy those land because the people who are there, they have school fees which they are supposed to pay, but they don't have money, so they send land to pay school fees. So you don't expect someone who is in need to sell you a plot and you are just a neighbor there, expensive. So they take advantage of that, and then once they have this many plots, they eye for people who are coming to Nyabohanse. So each person who goes to Nyabohanse, if you are a visitor, you in your head there's a tag which is being put. We are going to tell her, we are going to sell, or him, we are going to sell them land. So each and every person has to have a piece of land. Not that they want you people to stay there. Not that they want you to maybe to invest there. What they want, so long as they have sold you that land, it is out of their means, because they are doing business. That is business. Like now when you are selling maybe clothes, whatever, after you've sold that clothes to someone, whatever they are going to do with that clothes, that is none of your business, so long as you have your profit. So this is what they are doing. They are doing business with other people's land. This is what I'm seeing here. So now Josie said, no, I don't want. So that is that. And we are going to see now, get to now what is happening with Congrats mom. Because the other video, remember the other video which I analyzed, Gintu, Congrats mom wanted to feed the fish. So Gintu, because she asked Gintu, can we feed them, how do we call it, corn? Yes. And Congrats mom started to maybe tried to feed them corn, corn, the maize. But that is not what fish eat. Fish, do you think they can swallow that? So I don't know. So what happened again? Because Gitu is saying Congrats mom is behind the sacking of their sacking and the sacking of who is this? The Marwa manager. So let's see that, and then we see what we can get from there.
The biggest thing that it's coming, because he told me to speak with my brother so as he can sell him that plot. I talked about, hey, what do you want to do with this plot? He told me, no, I want to construct here some A-framed A-shaped B&Bs. So I was about, if you want to construct, yes, now you'll be having visitors. And that zone of Iammarwa at the top, there's an airport. It's going to be there because EAC, East African Community, is going to be at this
the other side, Nyamwini, up there now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember. The government said that.
So whenever he's just planning, because an airstrip gonna be there, so he's planning to have from Airbnb, so as he can attract the people who are just coming and they can be accommodated there. So I was about, so you have a reason, so as you can sell you this and implement. No. I told my brother, never ever accept that.
To sell that land.
Even as we're gonna be creating there our own Airbnbs.
We have our own thing.
Exactly. So that was the biggest thing he wanted from us. But we ever and never allowed that one to happen. He ever came, he even asked my father to go and see that plot and offer him money. So as he can even tell my brother to lure him that plot to him. But it was not working because my father is a legend too. So it's so that's what the accusations.
I want to thank you, first of all, before we continue, I want to thank you so much because you are a bright guy. You saw that coming. And you being that you have been working there, you have been there. You knew what is really going on. Thank you so much for telling your brother to not sell that land, because I'm one of the youths from this village
Manager. Go and ask, what is happening? Why is she not there? My friend, we were told with congrats, ma'am, we are not needed. Our services are not needed, and she can overtake and she can feed the fish herself. And the manager is not any services of her is not acquired. There is nothing. So right now, even Iammarwa is at home, my friend. The only day that the people from the students from I don't know which university they came there, she was there to represent that I'm there. But after that party,
she went back home.
Why is she not employed? Was she paid?
Really?
Go and ask that one.
Okay. On that same issue. So when Marwa came back in this village because of those visitors, did he even do any meeting with you people?
Nothing, because even was not there. Even no one was even told that. Like Moyesi, he was told tomorrow you are not needed from today, and no one wants to see you here. No. Me, I came out from my home. It was like 9 a.m. in the morning. Then I rushed to.
So that is the thing. Now Marwa, as I was saying, the way these people, they love land. You see, he even went ahead because he thinks he's the one who knows the value of the land. Because like the way Gintu is saying and Ernest, there's a airstrip which is being constructed near there at Nyabohanse. So Marwa have already overseen what is going to happen. So that is why all the lands which surround them, they want to take. This is why he went even to talk to Gintu's brother to sell him the land so that he can build some Airbnbs, because he's eyeing for seeing ahead. But Gintu thought of it and said no. He went and told the brother never to. But that one did not deter Marwa to go and talk to Gintu's father. And Gintu's father also refused. So I like that fact, because these people, they are used to buying the land at a cheaper price from others, and then they trade with the land. And they are not even shameful. They don't see it as a thing. They see it like people don't love them. You know, when you overdo things in the village, so let's just say like that. When you overdo things in the village, people see you. Because now when he is on live stream, he's talking to people who are not neighbors there. But people see what they do on the ground. And that can bring that enmity, because, you know, when you keep on now taking other people's land, buying because you feel you can afford to buy, and then rendering these people landless. And these people, they are people who have their children, and boys are there. You know, girls, at least maybe you can say my girl might be married somewhere. That is according to African tradition. But nowadays, who marries who? People are not even getting married. So this land is very, it is an asset to the people. So if you keep on taking other people's, and sometimes it's not right, and you might think you are doing a right thing by willing buyer, willing seller, but it can hurt in the future. So that is that. And then you heard Gintu saying, congrats, mom. Is the one who relieved managers, Iammarwa's managers from her duties. Because even Gintu is saying, when you saw that lady on that time when the visitors were there, that was just for formality. She was not working. So has she been paid? That is the question she's asked. Because with Marwa, unless she says I was paid, but if you hear Gintu saying, was she paid, that means there's something which I can't say. Maybe she wasn't paid, because this is how Marwa operates. I don't know, but according to how Gintu posed the question, go ask her. That shows she was also not paid. But that one I cannot talk about that because I don't have the receipt for that. But now, congrats, ma'am. Sometimes when even if people are working for your son, it's not good to be sucking people every now and then. And as a mother, your name should not be seen or used to be the one now making your son losing employees or what. It's not a good thing. You're praying. If someone maybe has done something wrong, put them down and talk about that. But sucking, sometimes you'll be sucking the best, and one day you might regret. Like now, Marwa keeps on regretting wanting Alex back. Today he's saying, like now when Marwa was talking about strong man, because Marwa gave him 50-50. The reason of 50-50, if the roof, plumbing is not okay there, so he want to lean on somebody who started from the scratch. That is why he's giving strong man 50-50, because he knows how to use people. He knows how to use people, because this is how he thinks. Sometimes he thinks he's very clever, but people go to him because they are in need. Otherwise, if people were just okay, no one would be going there. So congrats, mom. Congrats, mom. Please, advise Marwa. You should not be the one now making Marwa to be sucking people every now and then. As a mother, you've seen all these things, and you know how people suffer out there. And you are the one who now adding salt into the injury. If you wanted to take Gintu's work of feeding the fish, and you don't have experience, though, are you not working? You have your work. You should stick on your work, and at least you give people room to work, because there's nothing like hard like someone, if you are working somewhere and someone is always on your back. I've been seeing Congrats mom going there, checking the compound, and maybe in camera she talks slowly, thinking maybe, but behind the camera you see people being sacked, so you can't tell. But according to Gintu, she's the one who made the manager to be fired. So I think she's the one who fired her. And I think she's the one who also made issues to make Gitu also to be fired, because start to feed the fish, and you don't have any knowledge, because it's like she wanted to take over. You cannot do everything. You cannot do everything, because even if you are left now, Congrats, be feeding the fish. Would you have time every day to go and feed the fish? So sometimes, even if that is your son's compound, you should have boundaries. As a mother, you should have boundaries. And what you can go and do there is advice. You can call that person who is working there. Talk to the person. Talk to your son. At least to make that peace between them, but not failing. You love when people are fired. It's not good, because even in a home, when you keep on employing new people, one day you never know whom you are going to employ next. Better the people you know than the people you don't know. So that is all I have for you for today. I hope you love the video. I hope you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. Share the video. Give me the likes. Give me the likes, Team Pamela. My subscribers, my viewers, please give me the likes and the subscription. So thank you so much, and have a good day. See you in my next video, God willing. Thank you so much, and bye bye.